Former ex, whatever you want to call me.
No, it's former.
Charles Tamaro, 4 Waverly Drive East. First, I want to thank the 1670. I want to thank the council and through the council president Jeff Lair for writing this ordinance up and putting it in front of the council for adoption. It's something I wanted to do while serving on the council, and I know we couldn't move forward because of the process involved in in purchasing the property. And hopefully everyone will support it. And as Jane mentioned, Bob Spiegel, who really pushed the EPA, and there was the last $50 million available through the tax that was stopped in 1995 that taxed oil companies in the petroleum just to clean up the sites. And Congress has never addressed that again, to reintroduce that and reinstate that tax to use towards cleanup of contaminated sites. And hopefully in the future they'll reconsider that. But I know that the council was thinking about it. They haven't adopted their budget yet, and they want to put that $500,000 towards open space and park improvements. I would like this council to consider, once they adopt it, using that $500,000 and moving forward to buy the property next to this site, and that's the Moeller Machine property. And when I become freeholder, I'll make sure you get the balance of the money to buy it. I'm leaving after this meeting, so if you don't mind, after this, if you don't mind, I'd just like to say a few things off of the ordinance, because I got home very early this morning, and not like Mr. Mazzaro who can sleep in, I could sleep in this morning.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Massaro,
Take me 2 seconds.
Tamaro. Yeah, if it's quick.
Yeah, take me 2 seconds. I just want to thank all the help we received, because this Saturday at the soup kitchen, 245 families and still counting received turkeys and food, and 201 children received gifts. So I want to thank the generosity of our community, who truly came forward and to help this our situation out at the Hands of Hope for the Community at St. James Episcopal Church. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, anyone else on this? Ms. Nemitz?
Esther Nemitz, 162B Fay Street. I want to support Charlie's suggestion that if we're going to consider spending some money on open space, that we try to buy the Mueller site. 11 plus acres is going to be a lot more benefit to us as open space than just the amount of land. I think it's about 6 acres now for the CIC site, or a little less. We could do a lot more if we can get the Mueller site. And so I really urge you to consider doing that. Back when Mayor Spadora was running for office, I had the opportunity to go to a press conference about the CIC site. This was back in '93, so you can see how long it has taken us. That was 15 years ago to try to get this site nailed down so that we could really get it to a place where we could do something beneficial for our community. We've really arrived at a great place, and if we can do the Mueller site, we'll have an even better site. So thank you. I hope that you will vote for this. And I know that Edison Wetlands and Bob Spiegel are going to be really happy about this because I know how hard he's worked. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Anyone else? Mr. Peasy?
Sal Peasy, 35 Trenton Avenue. I too support this ordinance, and please think hard and pass it. The people in the area deserve the open space that it's designated for, and the fact that we take it from LA away from it will prevent any kind of industry from being built there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else on 1670? Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, do we have a motion to adopt?
Second.
Okay, any council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin-Uzak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Perelstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
It's about time, yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1671, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance awarding a tower and ground lease agreement to Verizon Wireless for property at 58 Grandview Avenue.
Okay, I'd like to open up the public comment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Any council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin Husak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Peralstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
Yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1672, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance awarding a tower and ground lease agreement to Verizon Wireless for property at 25 Plainfield Avenue.
Okay, I'd like to open up the public comment.
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Any council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin Husak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Peralstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
Yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1673, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance amending Title 11 of the Code of the Township of Edison regarding taxi and limousine services.
I'd like to open up the public comment.
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved. Second.
Any council comments?
Yes, Council President?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we vote on it, I just
Sure.
want to make sure the word sanitary is reinstated, if that's not a problem. Yes?
Okay.
I'm sorry, say,
The word sanitary
yes,
will be
absolutely.
included?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin Husak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Peralstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
Yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1674, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance authorizing a traffic signal easement agreement with the County of Middlesex for traffic signal improvements at Raritan Center Parkway and Parkway Place.
I'd like to open up the public comment.
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Any council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin Husak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Peralstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
Yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1675, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance authorizing a deed of dedication from Federal Business Centers, Inc. for traffic signal improvements at the intersection of Raritan Center Parkway and Parkway Place.
I'd like to open the public comment.
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Any council comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Griffin Husak?
Yes.
Councilmember Mascola?
Yes.
Councilmember Massaro?
Yes.
Councilmember Peralstein?
Yes.
Councilmember Sigliano?
Yes.
Council President Deal.
Yes. 1676, clerk read by title, please.
An ordinance amending Title II of the Code of the Township of Edison, creating the position of Parking Enforcement Officer.
I'd like to open up the public comment. Mr. Stevens.
Bill Stevens, Pole Place Edison. Aren't all our officers parking enforcement officers?
I'll let Deputy Chief or
I'm
Council.
just
I mean,
curious
they
why
all
we're
have
making
to-
it special, because I know they give tickets out in our area all the time with people without stickers and what have you, so I just assumed
Yeah, they certainly have
they
the
were the old
ability to take it.
traffic
sure.
group. Is it because we're getting rid of the traffic group that we're doing this, or I'm not sure I understand why we're doing this?
There actually, Council President, there's actually a specific section in Title 40 that deals with parking enforcement officers. You are correct, but the benefit of a parking enforcement officer is that they're not technically entitled to any PFRS benefits. The statute specifically says it, and we've incorporated that statute by reference, that they aren't entitled to certain other benefits that normal police officers would, that they have to wear special uniforms to designate them as parking enforcement officers.
So we're hiring meter maids?
Essentially,
Well, that's all I was curious about, because my recommendation would be that I think we're way, way overdue for having a parking authority. And if you look at the way the railroad parking lot is dragged there, and the land that's available there that the township could have leased and turned into a revenue source, and got all of these cars off our streets, that we're missing an opportunity. But yeah, it makes sense, rather than have people getting paid that kind of money, to have people getting paid a little bit less going around giving out those tickets. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.